And we are back at the Rube Goldberg Machine contest, whereby I have a brand new microphone so that you at home can hear me better. Hopefully everyone here can hear me okay, right? Hopefully. So with it, we're going to start Division 1 right now. Again, these teams are grades 6th through 8th, and they're from all over the country as well. We finally have a confirmed 5 out of 5. They're ready to go. So let's move on to our first team. Starting off, we have Team 1B from Batesville Middle School.
Today at ESC Dentistry, we strive to be the best we can, both for our patients' health and our own.
ESC Dentistry began because my friend Biggie Cheese could not rap anymore. His teeth were too rotten. The source of his dental distress was from him eating too much cheese. He ate the cheese to cope with his hard feelings about being in the rap industry.
I am Julius Cheesa, and I too suffer from eating too much emotional cheese. But I never have to worry about my dental health because I know that ESC Dentistry and the lovely dentists there have my back.
I am the all-powerful Ratisvalian, and I am here to inform you that it is okay to have issues because even I, too, struggle from ECT.
I am the ghost of all past rats who have struggled with ECD, and I will forever haunt ESC Dentistry, lurking in the shadows. All you can see of me is my glowing red eyes.
I am Cheese Whiz, but you can just call me Whiz. Even with my love for emotional support cheese, I always know that I'll be okay because ESC Dentistry has my back. Or should I say my teeth? ESC Dentistry!
Well done. Thank you very much. Again, this is Team 1B from Batesville Middle School. And with it, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start your machine. Domino causes the ball to drop. The car slides down. Ball's going through a little Plinko board, drops into that, starting a motor, allowing the wheel to spin. Lots of balls and levers where a car is going to drop down. We have one human intervention where it looks like the car fell off the ramp. That pulls down, dropping sand into the helmet, which seemingly should have weighed it down. That pulls that, causing the Bozo Clown to go, pops a balloon. Might have a third intervention here. That should have released, causing the bowling ball to roll down. And did it complete the final task? Let's find out. So I see, as the bowling ball rolls down the track, it rolls across on top of this toothpaste, and to which I do see the smallest amount of toothpaste possible on the toothbrush, which is surprising because it's a bowling ball that crushed it. So the team from Batesville Middle School completed the task with 3 human interventions. We'll be back with you in a little bit, so go ahead and start resetting your machine. Thank you so much. Next up is Team 2B from the St. Louis Catholic School.
I wonder how long it's going to take me to eat this.
Well, don't eat any more tonight. It's past your bedtime.
How much candy did you kids get?
Don't encourage them.
I got like 100 something.
I got this.
But didn't you trade all of your candy for that?
What did you get, Calvin?
I got rocks. Rocks?
Seriously, what did you get?
Rocks.
You can have a lick of mine.
Not right now. No candy before bedtime.
You got a piece of Never mind, it's just a wrapper.
Okay, now it's actually time for bed.
And don't forget to
Brush your teeth or you'll get rotten teeth.
Okay.
We know.
You tell us every day.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Rube Goldberg machines are not just about a chain reaction. It's not just all about one thing triggering the next. There is that storytelling element behind it. Rube Goldberg machines incorporate something ridiculous or humorous. As we look at this Rube Goldberg machine, we can instantly tell that this is a Halloween themed and they were all wearing the costumes. And we're certainly going to see that more and more as we continue up through the divisions. Or even later, I think we're going to be treated to a song and dance, I'm told, in the college division. So we can all anticipate that a little bit later. But with it, Team 2B from the St. Louis Catholic School, are you guys ready to run your machine? All right, whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Squeezes the air compressor, causing that to spin. That blows the ball into the mousetrap. That's calling the wheel and axle to slowly roll down the inclined plane. That's going to pull a string, he says with the question mark. Nice time delay step here. That drops on that, causing that to release. That goes up onto the board, whereby that dropped water into a cup. So some steps do take a longer time, and it is a good idea in Rube Goldberg machines to have these really fast steps interspersed with these really slow time delay steps. Now, it does appear that this might be a little too slow. I think you're about at the point where you might have to do an intervention. An intervention is where a human has to touch it. So as that drops, that pulled a string, causing the marble to go through the hammer gag. Marble marble got stuck. Marble rolls down into the cup, causing that to go. A human had to intervene for a third time. Dropping down, marble drops. Marble going through. It was supposed to cause a hammer to drop, causing the car to travel down through the inclined plane. And then, one of their other steps had fallen onto the tracks, so unfortunately their car got tangled up in a string. But as that that caused that to pull across. I think we'll give them an extra try. I believe in this division, because we do have extra time, we are going to allow them to have a third try. So as that entire shelving unit dropped, that caused the drill to go. The drill is turning and tightening a string. And as it turns, it's literally pulling the toothpaste through that and extruding the most amount of toothpaste we've seen all day. So 2B, the St. Louis Catholic School has completed their first run with 5 human interventions. Rube Goldberg machines are certainly not easy, and that was our first case of that today. Now, that being said, as I kind of walk through the minefield of rocks down below that they left behind, it's certainly 5 interventions does not knock you out of the competition. In fact, I was a competitor in this very contest for 8 years. One of my machines competed with 10 interventions. That's right, 10 interventions. That being said, it was the collegiate level, and that machine had 244 steps. How many steps are in your machine? 55-ish. Yeah, 55-ish. So when you start to think of interventions versus, the amount of times that it goes wrong versus the number of steps that go right, 5 or 50 out of 55, that's actually still a passing score. So don't let 5 interventions get you down, okay? But do try to fix your problems as we move on to the next group, all right? Speaking of the next group, here we have the group from Lafayette, Wonderland, where we have Fairies Misfortune. This is Team 3B. With it, are you guys ready for your presentation? Awesome. With it, I'll pass you the mic, and whenever you're ready, go ahead and get started.
It was the youngest Tooth Fairy's first day on the job. She was running late and missed her bus to meet her sister. When the bus arrived, no Tooth Fairy got off. So her sister had to call the oldest to get the tooth to save the day and get the tooth from Buzz Dog before he brushed his teeth. Yeah, that's just our mission. That's our presentation.
Awesome. Thank you for the presentation. Team 3B is ready to run their machine. So Fairies Misfortune, whenever you're ready, go ahead and start your first run. Very creative way of starting it, where he starts pumping, the car travels across, needs to hit the pin, which one intervention, weight drops, causing that to fail. The zip line was supposed to go down, causing a big mess right there. We had a second intervention. The water is pouring down below, and as the water is pouring, the weight is pulling the string, and as that's going, carefully, you do have the toothpaste coming up. Yeah, I don't think you need to touch it that time because you do have toothpaste on a toothbrush. So with it, as the water dropped down onto that, the bucket gets heavier, and that's pulling the string, which is actually taking this whipped cream bag or this icing filling bag, and it's pulling it upwards in order to extrude the toothpaste onto the toothbrush. So with it, I don't think you needed to touch it. We're only going to give them 2 interventions for that one, for the 2 earlier touches. So Fairy's Misfortune had 2 interventions for their very first run. Nice job. Moving along. So here we have Team 4B, the Pastinator.
My name is Haven. I'm in 8th grade.
My name is Miles. I'm in 8th grade.
My name is James, and I'm a 7th grader.
My name is Nathan. I am in 8th grade.
Now we'll show you a full run through, or not full run through, but a talk down of what each thing does. So to start off, Miles will push this car down this track. The car will then hit this ball, which will turn this spool, which will let the ruler go. The ruler will then hit this ball, which will turn on the vacuum, which will blow up that bat and let the pumpkin come down. The pumpkin will hit the yo-yo, which will hit the tennis ball. The tennis ball will then hit the wiffle ball. That'll fall down a box, land in the hat, let the car go, land on the books, and the toothbrush will fall into the toothpaste, opposite way around. Now, for our background of this. So it's race day. This is what you normally see during the race. You got the audience, the stands, you got the racetrack, all that stuff. But what you don't see is behind the scenes, the pit crew, the mechanics, all that stuff. So the car comes down, it's full speed, the crowd goes wild, and it stops right here at the end, and it wins. But after everybody has already filed out, the officials wave the yellow flag to tell all the cars to come back to the pits. But this yellow car does not want to go back to the pits yet. It decides to do a burnout, which turns on, or which overpowers the engine and turns the exhaust super high. So the officials wave their red flag. But before the red flag can be waved, the wheel of the car comes off. It rolls down into the pits, where it then knocks some balls into a conveniently placed box of Oral-B toothbrushes that then let a practice car go that they use to test the track, that then hits a pile of books for racing, and then puts the toothbrush on the toothpaste.
Excellent. Thank you very much. So, the Pastinator, are you ready to go? All right. So he's starting it with a Newton's cradle kind of part. All right. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1. Car travels down there, which causes that to hit. That drops down a zip line. Here's it got stuck, which it travels down, hits the balls on that. Ball's going to drop into the box, which causes the car to drop, dropping the book with the toothbrush attached to it. And the toothbrush did, in fact, make it into the toothpaste. So Team 4B, the Pastinator, completed the task with 1 human intervention. Excellent job, guys. Thank you so much. Moving on to our final team. This team comes to us from all the way in Vermont, kind of my neck of the woods there in New England. Moving past the speaker. So here we have Team 5B, where they have labeled their machine 5 days. Now, I did have to ask them where the name of this machine came from, and they told me that they built their machine in 5 days. So let's see how it works. I'm really it's a lot done for 5 days of work, and I'm really excited to see this. Are you guys ready to go? Awesome. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and tell us a little bit about your project.
Hi, my name is Olga Sinkova. We're from Roxbury, Vermont. We got 2 feet of snow a couple days ago.
Hi, I'm Yelena Sinkova. My birthday is today.
Happy birthday.
My name is Vasi Sinkov. We named our project 5 days because it took us 5 days to make.
I can see what looks like a fan that's going to blow that car across. I see a paint can that looks like it has to drop down. And then how did you choose to solve the task?
We poured lotion in this pastry bag, and then like this falls through this, and the sand falls into the bowl. Then it like presses on this, so then the lotion, and then it falls into the toothbrush.
Excellent. So if everyone sees that, basically what happens is that string has to pull, and that's holding that up. That's going to pull that away, allowing the sand to drop into the bucket, hitting this pastry bag, which is going to extrude the toothpaste onto the toothbrush sitting there. Now, how often does this work? It works almost every time. Hopefully they didn't just dinch themselves for that, but let's find out. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and start your first run. The ball rolls, causing that to drop down. That causes that to complete a circuit, starting the fan. Car rolls across into the lever. They did jinx themselves, causing that to drop. Water spills. That breaks the paper towel, allowing the paint can to drop. That pulled the string, allowing the sand to drop into the bucket, causing the toothpaste to slowly but surely, and hopefully, there it comes. We have a little bit of forming, and it drops, and we successfully have toothpaste onto a toothbrush with one human intervention. Well done. And also, of course, happy birthday. So with it, we will see you guys for round 2. Thank you so much. So that concludes the very first run of the Division 1. We're going to go back down, visit the Batesville Middle School again, work our way through, and because again we have a little bit of time to fill, I think we might be generous and let them have a third run while we're at it. What do you all think? Should they have a third run? Yeah, absolutely. Normally they're only allowed 2 runs, but my logic and philosophy is that they spend so much time trying to build their machines. Maybe minus 5 days, who only did it in 5 days, but you spend that much time and effort working on a project just to only run it twice. I think they deserve a little bit more time to show it off, don't you? So let's return back to the Batesville Middle School. All right. This is the start of round 2 for Division 1, the grades 6 through 8. We're back here with Team 1B from the Batesville Middle School. Let's see how they do the second run. In 3, 2, 1. Domino's cause the ball to drop. That allows that to slide down there. Ball's going to go through the Plinko board, and the ball gets stuck on the Plinko board. So 1 intervention. Okay. Completes a circuit, allowing the wheel to spin. More balls and levers as one thing triggers after the other. Second intervention as they have to touch that. That's going to then allow the sand to possibly enter the cone. A drop. A third intervention where the car has to drop down. That then causes the sand to go. Bozo stands up. Balloon pops. Bowling ball rolls across the toothpaste. And we've got to go back here because now we're starting to have these much larger contraptions. Did any come out? So in an interesting conundrum, they had their bowling ball roll over their toothpaste, and it actually closed their lid. So go ahead and give it a press. That way, because we do want a team to solve the task regardless so that they earn the points. So it does require an extra intervention. So that required them to have 4 interventions for their second run, but they do complete the task, which does earn them additional points. So it's kind of that good mix. It's a trade-off there. So, but technically they improved from the last run. Now, are you guys wanting to do a third run? If you don't want to, you don't have to. I won't force you. I like her attitude. I think you should too. So I like that attitude. She thinks that she can get it better. So with it, let's get back to them and see how that goes. But we're going to move back to 2B, the St. Louis Catholic School. So with it, if everyone recalls, right here, one of the marbles got stuck along the way. So again, they wanted to problem solve. They wanted to fix the issues. And so they flat out took one of the impedances that was in the way. So really clever. Whenever you're ready, again, Team 2B from St. Louis Catholic School, go ahead and start your machine. So he squeezes the air trigger, causing that to go. I get a lovely breeze over here that causes the ball to hit the mousetrap, releasing the wheel. That's going to drop, and then, now I see it, the string is going to release these dominoes onto this mousetrap. That's going to follow this string up to the board, because this part happens really fast. Lovely little slow step here. drops into the board, causing the water to drop. Here we go, much faster. But the car got stuck on there. Oh, nope, I missed it. The machine is still going. Ball drops up there, causing that to go. Hammer dropped. Oops, sorry. Yep. So in the same place, the car got stuck on a ball that fell, to which then causes this to, well, it's supposed to release that little car dropping down that causes the shelf to drop, that hits the drill, which, So in this case, the shelf drops, the ball falls over the edge, which is supposed to pull the trigger onto the drill, and that squeezes the toothpaste, but it seems like they forgot a pretty critical element in that the toothpaste tube is empty. So, in an unfortunate twist, the Team B St. Louis Catholic School did not complete the task, but, no, they did it. There is still some. They did. I reversed that immediately. We'll take that. So, in that case, they did still solve the task, and that was now 4 interventions that time. Was it 4 or 5? One of my judges, what did you guys catch? Did you call that 4 or 5? You think 4? We're going to, judges behind me say 4. So they completed the task with 4 interventions that time. All right, you guys will have one more opportunity to kind of fix the problems, see what you can do, okay? So 4 interventions we gave you for that one. Moving right along to Fairy's Misfortune. Water is being reset at the moment. All right, so they've got the water running this. Are you guys ready? Excellent. So this is the second round for Fairy's Misfortune, Team 3B, the Wonderland Lafayette group. Whenever you're ready, start pumping. That fills the car with air. That's going to then cause it to jet across. Hopefully it knocks it down this time, and it didn't. Causing that to go, that slides down, weight drops. Zip line got stuck again. That pulls the pin out from there, allowing all that weight to go, pulling the string, and the toothpaste makes it onto the brush, again with 2 human interventions for their second round. Well done. So you guys get one more opportunity to run it, okay? So go ahead and start resetting it. You'll give you one more opportunity. Because so far, we've not had any perfect runs from Division 1. Team 5 Days had promised me that they had perfect runs all the time, and even them still had some issues. So again, as we get more complicated in these contraptions, they certainly become less reliable. But let's check in with the Team 4B, the Pastinator, the Silver Lake Eagles. Whenever you guys are ready, go ahead and start your second run. So that causes that to drop. That allows that to go in there. Zip line did in fact go, but it didn't have enough force to knock the yo-yo. Balls then drop onto there, which enters into the hat, releasing the book and causes the toothbrush to go into the toothpaste. So they completed their second run with 1 human intervention. Excellent. So you guys as well, you have one more opportunity to run, okay? So you're going to get one more chance. Right. And off to our final group, Team 5 Days. Yeah, so what happened last time was the car traveled down here and it just didn't have enough force, or it got stuck somewhere where it didn't hit that lever. So it's just one tiny little problem occurred that it interrupted their perfect run. So let's see and hope that they fix their machine. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, start your second run for Team 5B, Team 5 Days. 3, 2, 1, go. Ball rolls into the cup, travels down, completes the circuit, which allows the fan to blow. Hopefully the car makes it. Yes, this time the water drops, causing the paper to drop. Wheel spins, pulls the cardboard back, allowing the sand to drop into the bowl. That sand is crushing on that tube. And hopefully, we're going to see the toothpaste slowly. There it is. It's starting to come out very, very slowly. And they completed the task with no interventions. We had our first perfect run for Division 1. Well done, Team 5 Days. So you guys will have one more opportunity to run it. But that was our final run for the second round, and we are going to allow these teams to have a third round, pretty impromptu, because why not? So this is the third and final run of Team 1B from the Batesville Middle School, and they're hoping to get a clean run this time. Are you guys ready? All right, has everyone got their fingers crossed for them? Awesome. Whenever you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, ball drops, causing that to roll down here. Plinko board did not get stuck this time, completes the circuit, allowing that car to drop. Balls and levers, oh, it almost got stuck, but it didn't. Ball drops. We have the sand going. That allowed the truck to roll nicely this time. The sand didn't have enough weight to cause it to go, so we have one intervention. That caused that to go, pops the balloon, rolls the balloon, and this time we for sure have toothpaste on a toothbrush with one human intervention. Well done to Team 1B, Batesville Middle School. They started off with 5 interventions, went down to 4 interventions, and finally had one run, their final run, with just one human intervention in a 55-step Rube Goldberg machine. Well done to Team 1B. Moving along to Team 2B, the St. Louis Catholic School. Whenever you're ready, let's go ahead and start it. Squeezes that, which causes me to get a little bit of a breeze. Swings the ball. That allows the wheel and axle to roll very, very slowly. That's going to drop, pulling the string over to these dominoes right here into the mousetrap, and then it's going to bring it up to the board. It's going to then cause the water cup to tip into the cups. We'll wait for the machine to catch up to me. There it goes. Water spills into that. Water slowly goes, which then it should counterweight that ball, which is then going to cause more pulleys to go. It's going slowly. There it goes. All of these actions, so lots of different marbles happening all over the place. That's going to drop. The hammer didn't drop on it. First intervention, car goes down. Car got stuck. Car rolling down. Yep, we'll count that as just one intervention there. That causes that car to roll across. That should have released the police car into that, which then knocks down the shelving unit, dropping the ball, which should have turned on the drill, but it got stuck on the edge. Drill winds up, which squeezes the toothpaste out, and onto their gigantic toothpaste, they completed the task with 3 interventions. Let's move on to the real Team 3B, as I get the name correct. This is Team 3B, their third run. Whenever you're ready, go ahead, pump the bottle. Pumping the bottle is going to cause it to take off, and hopefully they fix the problem here because it's failed twice in this spot. Go, go. Go. It's okay. If you want to restart it, that's perfectly okay. If it's in like the first 2 steps, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Yeah. Did it break? Okay, so then your new first step is if you just take that off and then you kick it, then there's no human intervention. So if you take that off and then kick it, you do lose steps, but also no intervention. So far that dropped the weight, which caused that to go. The zip line still didn't go. It got stuck on something, causing the weight to drop. Pulls that, splashes me a little bit, causes the weight to drop. That then squeezes the tube out, and they completed the task with 1 human intervention for their final run. Well done to Fairy's Misfortune. Unfortunately, a couple interventions here and there, but they certainly improved along the way. So does Team 3B, Fairy's Misfortune, with 1 final run of 1 intervention. Moving on to Team 4B, the Pastinator. Looks like they're doing their final checks here. You guys ready? So with it, again, they're looking for that elusive perfect run, whereby what went wrong last time? Well, it was just this one little yo-yo. The zip line worked. However, unfortunately, the yo-yo didn't fall. It's, again, just the littlest things that can cause these contraptions to fail. Yeah, exactly. Fingers crossed. You guys ready? All right. Whenever you're ready, Team 4B, let's hit it. 3, 2, 1. Cause that to drop. Swings, drops into that. Vacuum goes. Yo-yo actually dropped. Balls drop. It should fall into the hat. Dominoes. And we have a perfect run. So with it, in their third and final run, Team 4B, the Pastinator Silver Lake Eagles from Candace, completed the task with no human interventions, a perfect run. Well done, guys. High five. Yep. High fives. Awesome. Now we have one final team and one final run here for the Division 1 group, Team 5 Days. Whenever you're ready, let's hope for that second perfect run. In 3, 2, 1, the ball goes, drops. That's going to complete the circuit. Fan slowly causes the car to go. That drops in there. Water drops onto the paint can. Wheel goes. That pulls the cardboard. That's going to allow the sand to crush it. And all it needs to do is properly, with enough weight, crush that tube. It's so suspenseful because it's just the tiniest little dot that comes out. Everyone's leaning in for suspense. I feel like I have to too. Ready? There it is. Tiniest little dot. And they get a second perfect run. Amazing. I didn't give you guys high fives last time, so a well-earned high five. And again, another happy birthday. So with it, that concludes Division 1, grades 6 through 8, where we had 2 teams with a perfect run, some teams that had a couple interventions here or there, but overall, what do you think? Was that spectacular? So the best final step in Division 1, we have the St. Louis Catholic School. People's Choice. In Division 1, we have the Pastinator. Congratulations. Division 1. In third place, we have Fairy's Misfortune. That's from the Lafayette, Indiana Wonderland. Congratulations. In second place, we have Team 5 Days coming to us from Vermont. Congratulations. And in first place, we have the Batesville Middle School. It's a big trophy. Also, don't spill it because it is loaded with Oral-B and Crest products. Can we have the other first place teams come and join us really quick? Because Wonderland has something extra to give besides a trophy. And here we have Danny O from the Wonderland organization. To the Oxford Preparatory Academy for first place in the apprentice division, Wonderland would like to award them $250 in prize money. Moving on to Division 1, as I always butcher the names on these, Batesville Middle School. Again, sleep deprivation is starting to really hit. Batesville Middle School, I'd like to present you with a check for $250. To the high school division of the Fieldston Pirates, a check for $500. And to the collegiate division, the Boilermakers with a $1,000 grand prize. Again, a huge thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to Crest and Oral-B for everything that they've done for sponsoring, for the toothpaste, for the toothbrushes. Thank you to all of the teams. Thank you for watching if you're watching at home. I've been Zach with Zach's Contraptions. I'm the National Contest Director, and I hope to see you all next year. Thank you all so much.